During the past year, we have all gone through long periods of stress. More emails, meetings, to-dos, more weekends behind a computer to simply catch up and show that you are still enthusiastic about your job. This all leads to less time at the gym, less healthy eating, and less moments to just catch a breath. Eventually, you are so stressed about all the things you have to do that you end up doing nothing productive at all. Whether you are driven by your own ambition or someone else is filling up your calendar, long periods of stress can have serious implications for both your physical and mental health. It can ruin pretty much any health goal you have. Anyways, the typical response at this point in the video would be to simply blame the modern work culture, make a statement about your boss or colleagues, and point a finger at someone like this. But here's the thing. While I do agree that we need to focus more on healthy work environments for everyone, I also do believe that we need to take personal responsibility and work on ourselves. So instead of waiting for your client to stop being so difficult or for the stars to align, let's take full ownership and focus on what you can control right now. After all, your health is too precious to wait for someone else to fix it. In fact, that was kind of motivational. I should put that on Instagram or something. That was deep. Anyways, my name is Torbs from Torbs Training, and in this video I will cover 3 strategies for dealing with stress right now. But first, let's understand what stress actually is and why some stress might be good for you by looking back at evolution. So when your body experiences some kind of a threat or a challenge, it produces stress hormones like cortisol, preparing your body and mind for action. Your heart beats faster and harder, and your brain sharpens all its focus on one potential threat or challenge at hand. Now, in an evolutionary perspective, these stress reactions used to save your life. It helped you escape when the tiger started attacking your camp, or you were out hunting for your next meal. This is often referred to as the fight or flight response. If your ancestors didn't get crazy stressed when a tiger came around, you would probably not be watching this video right now. They needed to run and scream like crazy to get away to safety. But when the danger or challenge was over, the heart should beat more slowly and you should be able to calm down. And if you got sufficient rest after this acute stress period, the body is designed to grow stronger and improve both physically and mentally, so that you are better able to handle these situations next time. So a stress-free life is not ideal. It's actually a great tool when used in moderations. You need short periods of stress to push you towards your goal while avoiding constant stress, i.e. chronic stress. And in today's society, this negative type of stress is what many people struggle with. The saber-toothed tiger is gone, but it's been replaced with emails that could be answered 24/7, an overload of uninspiring work, or a dozen other chores that contributes to the time squeeze. The cortisol production that once helped us be super concentrated in the heat of the battle is now maintained throughout the day and into our sleep. And since no organism was built to sustain this emergency mode for such a long period of time, we need strategies to limit the influence of chronic stress in our life. So here are 3 strategies you can implement right now. And that starts with step number 1. Get moving. Start with going for a regular daily walk outside and focus on your breathing. Not your email, your breathing. Physically distancing yourself from work just for a few minutes will naturally get your mind on less stressful thoughts. Eventually, build yourself up to a regular training program. And here is the real interesting aspect. Regular exercise strengthens your body's general stress tolerance. Research shows that the fitter you become, the less you are affected by stress. And that's a big part of why people in the Air Force or Navy are required to be in good shape even though their duty does not require much physical movement. It's because when stress hits, they are better able to manage it. If you do 2 to 3 training sessions per week, the body will over time learn that an increase in heart rate is not a sign of something dangerous, but rather something positive. But for now, start with going for a walk, ideally 20 minutes or more. And when you get back, start with step number 2, and that is to journal. You see, the simple act of writing down what causes stress can also be a powerful tool to manage it. Get all the ideas and to-dos that stresses you out of your head and onto paper. You see, your brain is very good at processing ideas, but really bad at storing them in a prioritized and organized way. That's why we have notebooks. So journal all the things you think you have to do on a to-do list. This will help you tremendously by going from having things on top of you to having things in front of you. Now that you have cleared your mind of all the noise, get clear on what's really important in the first place by asking yourself this powerful question. What 3 items on this to-do list would, if done well, make all other items irrelevant? So now that you have a calm mind from walking or training, have your top 3 priorities for the day that, if done well, would make this a good day. Then we start with step number 3. And that is to just get started on priority number 1, but within your set boundaries. Because fear, stress, and anxiety usually go away when you start working on it. For example, if you are nervous about a presentation, starting with practicing that presentation usually takes away much of the stress, but always work within set boundaries and rules. For example, here are a few of my boundaries that have helped me a lot. So I've made it a rule to never open a computer without a set to-do list. If not, you will be sucked into the vortex of urgent but unimportant tasks. If you simply start your day with responding to all your emails before you have a list of priorities for the day, you essentially let other people dictate your day. Further, I only work in 90-minute intervals before taking a break. And finally, the laptop closes at 5 p.m. or no later than 7 p.m. if I'm working on a busy project. That allows me to train, cook, be social, get quality sleep, and all the other things that make you perform your very best the next day. And now to say, enjoy life. Alright, so I hope that helps. Give this routine a test right now if you need it. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, given that you actually like this video. And if you want more resources on this topic, you can purchase my book called Lean Body, Strong Mind, links below, or you can work with me one-to-one with my online coaching program. If so, you will also find links below. With that being said, I talk to you soon. Torbs. Set your priorities. Why is it so difficult to speak English? So when your body experiences some kind of a threat, experiences some kind of a threat. English is very good. I speak English. When your body experiences